Right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have some visitors. So, uh, and I have a call from my good friend Chris to tell me that the sound is okay or not. Okay, thanks, Chris. Cheers. Okay, once again, welcome. Always some technical challenges, but we are here, and this is the official start, I suppose, of the World Championship Proxy for 2021. Round zero has been done, and now it's time to start racing for points. I hope people will get the points they want so they don't get disappointed, and I won't make any more pointed remarks about that. I think you got the point. So without further ado, I'm going to run the cars from the highest lap time in round zero to the fastest lap time that Chris recorded. The track is set at 11 volts. I've done a fair bit of running with a whole bunch of cars to get both urethanes just to mop up the worst of the dust. And well, there wasn't that much because I Swiffered the track in any case. And then I ran a car with NSR rubber tires just to make sure everything is fine and everything, the grip looks good. It is not as cool as I thought. It's probably close to 20 degrees in here. So, without further ado, I am going to kick off World Championship Proxy 2021. Let's go racing. First up, all the way from the Antipodes, Bov, number 34. And just by the way, I'll be running typically around 15 laps, just to make sure that I get a decent time for each car. This is the tricky section of the track. If you get problems anywhere, you'll get it here. After that off, I will just re-clean the tires.
7.62. 7.60. 7.71. 7.51.
Okay, I gave it an extra lap. Very pleasant. It just caught me out that once. Not sure, that's just one of the spots on the track that does strange things. And I hope you'll bear with me. I am filling in Leon's fancy or nice spreadsheet that gives you an idea of the just what the car is like. So best lap of 7.513. It is definitely smooth. It does not chatter. Doesn't have too much brakes, but has enough brakes. So good top speed, reasonable grip, and relatively easy to drive. Okay, next up then would be our good friend all the way from Hawaii, Dale. Let's see if your car likes this track more than it likes Chris's track. Number 4, Aloha.
Seven point 7.77. 7.39. 7.22. 7.23. 7.29. 7.25. 7.19. 7.17. 7.12. 7.05. 7.07. 7.13. 7.10. 7.00.
Okay, I was pushing it there. And Dale's car has paid the price. 14 laps, pretty close to 15, and I think I have a reasonably representative time for Aloha. Very nice. It is smooth. It is slidey. That is the one thing. Broke under 7, which is always a good start. Yes, it is smooth, does not chatter, does not have too much brakes or It's the baby bear. It's not too much, it's not too little, it's just right. It has good top speed, and it slides, but it is easy to drive. So very quickly into the sixes, and Dale's car. I don't know if you can really see it, but you've seen all of it at Chris's round. So let me take a look at the other program, because then I can see what you see, and it's always dark over here, so it's pointless to show it to you. Next up, Lancelot Love, number 85. Lancelot Love.
Eight point 72. 7.40. 7.28. 7.20. 7.23. 7.25. 7.32. 7.21. 7.27. 7.27. 7.23. 7.25. 7.23. 7.17. 7.22. 7.39.
Alrighty, Lancelot Love. I won't break into got it all alone. And for Lance, a 7.174, right towards the end. Again, very smooth car. I'm going to be surprised if I find too many cars that aren't very smooth. Definitely not chattering, not too much brakes. Perhaps you noticed I added a touch more brakes on the first lap. Good top speed, not too high, not too low. And somewhere between good grip and sliding, more towards the sliding side. But also a relatively easy car to drive. And we're just zipping through. Right, and the next one is Big Doug, number 117. Guys, I'm not going to make too many comments while driving because even though I tend to be able to sort of kind of walk and chew gum, it's still, when I'm talking, I'm not concentrating on driving, and I prefer to focus on the driving. Number 117, Big Doug.
Take 7. 7.33. 7.23. 7.14. 7.17. 7.16. 7.13. 7.07. 7.07. 7.07. 7.34. 7.37. 7.20. 7.21. 7.23.
Big Doug, another smooth car. All of these cars, I don't really think that we'll find anything than smooth cars in this Proxy, the Proxy of the standing. A little bit slidey, a little bit down on top speed compared to the previous cars. And a best of 7.071. It is smooth, has decent brakes. Top speed, I'm going to say, is a touch on the low side, and again, sort of on the low end of good grip. Not too slidey, but could do with a touch more grip. And yes, very easy to drive. Leon, I love your this aid to help one focus on the characteristics of the car. This is excellent. And next up, number 53, Harold. We're going to drive the drink car. Does that qualify as drinking and driving? Hope not.
7.3. 7.55. 7.68. 7.59. 7.53. 7.51. 7.56.
And there we have it, a bit more sliding. Combination of more sliding and also lowish top end. So with Harold 7.404, and it is smooth. There was a hint of chatter on just a couple of corners, so that doesn't really qualify, I don't think. Not too much brakes, it has enough brakes. Top end is a bit on the low side. And it is a little bit more slippery. Still easy to drive though. Okay, and then number 61, M sights. Sights? Is that the correct pronunciation? Coca-Cola car. M sights. Ooh, that scared me.
$7.58. 7.52. 7.48. 7.29. 7.68. 7.57. 7.33. 7.30. 7.34. 7.30. 7.32. 7.31. 7.29. 7.18. 7.32.
Bremsites. This one has a bit of a bite. It is the most punchy of the cars so far. A little bit too much so for my taste. 7.176, and this one actually does have some chatter. Brakes are good. I find that the top speed, it has a little bit too much motor. The grip is again decent and not quite as easy to drive as the others, just because I think of the maybe a combination of the amount of torque of the motor. I didn't take a look at which motor it has, but it has an abundance of torque, so a combination of motor, torque, and likely gearing. But it just it needs to be treated with good care. Next up, number 17, red liner. Number 17, red liner.
$7.19. $7.15. $7.11. $7.15. $7.19. $7.20. $7.22. $7.25. $7.18. $7.22. $7.17. $7.16. $7.21. $7.32.
Redliner, very smooth. Seemed as if the tires went off slightly, but wow, can't really get too warm after 10 laps or so, but very pleasant. Best lap of 7.111. It is smooth, it does not chatter at all, brakes is just right, it has good top speed, and again, halfway between good and slidey, and easy to drive. Chris just confirmed that the picture and sound looks okay. as long as I stay out of it, apparently, both verbally and visually. And he again asked the voltage, because apparently he wasn't paying attention. 5 penalty points for Chris for not listening to the to my announcement at the beginning. Chris, we're running at 11 volts. And now, next runner is Courtney S, number 11. Okay, all good. Courtney S, number 11.
Six point 97. 6.94. 6.98. 6.93.
Ooh, sorry, Courtney. I was getting overly enthusiastic. Very nice, very smooth, good grip. Very nice to drive. Which belies the fact that I went and de-slotted. Sorry, which is belied by the fact that I went and de-slotted. Sorry for the poor grammar.
.96. 7.25. 7.32. 7.57.
D-slot, yes.
.85. 7.08. 7.09. 7.12. 7.23. 7.43.
Sorry about that one.
7.31. 7.67.
This really does attract every last little bit of dirt on the track. But very quick. So Courtney S, number 11, gets a 6.928, the new fastest. It is smooth, absolutely no chatter. Brakes are great. Top speed is good. It has good grip. And it is easy to drive in spite of me doing a silly. Another down underer, number 30, Jimmy Slots. Like the tire decals. Good year. Jimmy Slots, number 30.
Seven point three zero. 7.15. 7.29. 7.22. 7.08. 7.12. 7.09. 7.08. 7.13. 7.20. 7.18. 7.15. 7.19. 7.12. 7.26.
Very nice. As I was saying at the beginning, I'd be surprised if we have many cars that are not smooth. One expects pretty much smooth cars from the builders in this group. So for Jimmy Slots, a best of 7078. Yes, smooth, does not chatter, brakes are just right, top speed is good. It has good grip, and it is easy to drive. Next up, number 8, DRW21, and we're trucking right along. Number 8, DRW21. A pretty brass chassis. DRW.
6.08. 7.09. 7.07. 6.99. 6.94. 6.93. 6.93. 6.89. 6.92. 6.90. 6.96. 6.95. 6.94. 6.94. 6.99.
'That is nice. You can immediately tell the extra low gravity weight, or low center of gravity, and more weight of the car. Looks like a regular slotted motor. Very nice. It's and as a consequence, the quickest so far. So best of 6889. It is very smooth. It has good top speed, nothing excessive. It has good grip and very easy to drive. This car should race very well because it was very easy to turn consistently quick laps. Nice and smooth, solid car. And now all the way from Toronto, Chris Guy, number 19. And as always with Chris, the car is immaculate. With the chassis painted, the tires beautiful, everything is just exactly the way it is supposed to be. Always a treat to see Chris's builds. It is just immaculate. Chris Guy, number 19.
$7.09. 6.90. 6.91. 6.84. 6.83. 6.85. 6.83. 6.81. 6.84. 6.84. 6.89. 6.91. 6.88. 6.86.
Very nice, Chris. Again, beautifully smooth and very, very easy to drive. Another car that will race well. Not a surprise. And new quickest at 6.813. Very definitely smooth. Chatter, what's that? Good top speed, nothing excessive, nothing too slow. Very good grip and very easy to drive. Alright, Stevie W. Number 9. From number 19 to number 9. Pretty blue Jägermeister. Stevie W, number 9.
$6.95. 6.93. 6.86. 6.86. 6.86.
Oh, that wasn't clever. Such a nice car. I went and did a study.
$45.21.
Oops. Bicycle.
7.09. 6.97. 6.96. 6.86. 6.86. 6.86. 7.02. 7.02. 7.09.
Lovely. Just something to watch out for is it bicycled on the sort of semi-hairpin at the bottom there. and it also lifted out when I deslotted. Oh, that was my stupidity. But it's just something to be aware of. Another very nice, very quick car. 6.856. Very smooth. No chatters. Not too much brakes. Not too little brakes. Good top speed. Very good grip. And easy to drive with that bicycling, just to be something we have to keep in mind when we actually do the racing. And next, Leadfoot 46, another local BCer. So number 86, Leadfoot 46. Budweiser car 86 Leadfoot.
Seven point two six. 7.21. 7.16. 7.13. 7.13. 7.13. 7.14. 7.09. 7.07. 7.05. 7.07. 7.13. 7.16. 7.08. 7.41.
What can one say? That's what I mentioned to Leon, why his spreadsheet helps so much. At this stage, you get to cars that are all pretty much consistently good. So it's hard to say something novel. Although I just said it, something novel, not that hard. Leo, very nice. Sorry for that bobble on that other lap. Very consistent. 7.051. Not a whole lot of speed. Could do with a few extra kilometers an hour. Very smooth, no chattering. Brakes is good. Top speed is margin getting into the too low side, I think. It has good grip and very easy to drive. Antonio, I didn't see how your son did down in Florida. Hope it was a good, productive weekend for him. I'll have to go take a look online to see what how it went. Number 33, the Silver Brumos Bullet. Brumos 33.
Seven point 10. 6.99. 7.00. 6.98. 6.95. 6.92. 6.95. 6.97. 6.97. 7.03. 7.09. 7.08. 7.09. 7.04. 7.11.
Interesting how many cars tend to lose pace as we go along. Maybe I'm overdriving them a bit and the tires are getting warm and a little bit scuffed. I don't know. Interesting. A very nice Brumos car, as always. 6.916. It is smooth. The brakes are as they should be. Top speed is good. Good grip. And easy to drive. It's interesting. Those are the common boxes that are ticked, and those are the boxes I think that have to be ticked for a good proxy car. And now, F1 fan Chris said he was supposed to be in a meeting, so I don't think he's watching this. My good friend Christopher from down the way in Chilliwack, number 7 F1 fan. And being very sort of patriotic-ish with a Canadian tire car. F1 fan, number 7.
.87. 6.89. 7.03, 6.88, 6.82, 6.88, 6.91, 6.84, 6.83, 6.81, 6.84, 6.84, 6.80, 6.91,
very rapid in a straight line. Tons of power. Just about feels like almost the most powerful car so far. I don't know if you turned up the wastegate on the turbo to vent it higher. Ooh, and we're into 6.7s. 6.798. It is smooth, it does not chatter, the brakes are good. The speed is almost on the too quick side. It caught me a little bit unawares when I pulled off, but very good to excellent grip. And easy to drive-ish because of the extra horsepower. That's the one thing that might be difficult in the race itself. And from totally the other side of the world, number 35, Slot Racing Hawaii. Guys, I just need a mouthful of water. Wow, shiny tires. Number 35, and it is definitely Slot Racing Hawaii.
.87, 6.87, 6.84, 6.82, 6.84, 6.76, 6.87, 6.77, 6.7. 6.79. 6.79. 6.78. 6.90. 6.76. 6.77. 6.83.
'Thoroughly lovely car. Oh, we're in the B6, 9. We're in the top 10, by the way. Sorry, I missed that that milestone. Just a lovely car. And the new quickest so far. Congrats, Takashi. It is 6.759. It is smooth. It has good top speed. It has excellent grip and very easy to drive. Yeah. Lovely car. Michael, Smokey-O, trust you guys are doing well out that side of the continent, Mike. It's, hope to see you guys again ever. But who knows? But never say never. Number 70, Smokey-O. Smokey-O, number 70.
.98. 7.05. 7.03. 6.97. 6.99. 6.97. 6.99. 7.01. 7.00. 7.05. 7.06. 6.99. 7.13. 7.10. 7.11.
A lovely smooth car as always, but just lacking in absolute grip compared to, for instance, Takashi's car. just doesn't have that absolute level of grip. 6.967. It is smooth, it has good speed, and the grip is on the low end. Yeah, it's good. It's not towards the excellent side. And yeah, would Smokey build a car that's not easy to drive? Duh. Then there's this other guy, Super Slab, number 81. Wouldn't it be an embarrassment if I end up number 24 on our own track? Number 81, Super Slab.
Seven point one. 7.08. 7.22. 7.26. 7.27. 7.23. 7.26. 7.20. 7.23. 7.11. 7.19. 7.29. 7.61. 7.44. 7.37.
Oh my. Definitely doesn't belong in the same, in this group, that's for sure. Oh well, so it goes. .080. It is smooth. It has good speed. It slides, but it is easy to drive. So it goes. Number 5, Audi 1. Number 5, Audi 1.
6.96. 6.86. 6.78. 6.82. 6.73. 6.72. 6.71. 6.66. 6.74. 6.71. 6.77. 6.76. 6.76. 6.74. 6.81.
'What a delightful car, Alan. Just beautiful. So Audi 1 is the new quickest at 6.664, the first into 6.6s. It is smooth, it has good top speed, it has excellent grip, and it is easy to drive. Great car, Alan. And now we're into the top 5 with modern slots number 1. Angle winder. Modern slots number 1.
Seven point 7.02. 6.98. 6.93. 6.90. 6.94. 6.94. 6.94. 6.91. 6.90. 6.94. 6.93. 6.93. 6.91. 6.89. 7.07.
wonderful car. And just broke into the 6/8. Lovely to drive. But down on top speed compared to the quicker cars. But it's 6.889. And it is very smooth. Brakes are perfect. I'm going to say the top speed is a touch on the low end, but excellent grip and very easy to drive. Lovely car. Zachariah, Zach M, number 18. Oh, and I forgot to tell you what kind of cars they were. We have a Porsche, a Porsche, a Porsche, a Porsche, a Porsche, 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 and now we're up with Zach's Porsche. I just wanted to enlighten you. Zach M, number 18.
$6.94. $6.78. $6.73. $6.72.
Oh. Sorry, Zach. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Such a nice car. How could I do that?
$41.22. $6.71. $6.77. $7.21. $7.96.
This definitely picked up some crud somewhere.
$26.84. $7.15. $7.12. $7.04. $7.04. $6.95.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there that it picked up. I must have just slid it too wide and it went into an area with some residual muck on the track. But a lovely car. Zach has a 6.713. It is smooth. It has good top speed. It has excellent grip. And very easy to drive. Yeah, this will do very well. And in third quickest at round 0 is number 3, Rob NC. Coming towards the end of the line. Into the top 3. Rob NC, number 3.
Seven point 18. 7.18. 7.02. 6.95. 6.94. 6.96. 6.93. 6.87. 6.85. 6.91. 6.84. 6.79. 6.85. 6.84. 6.87.
Another lovely, lovely car. Just amazingly good. Right, Rob NC, 6.793. Very smooth, good speed, just right. It has excellent grip and very easy to drive. Yeah, just beautiful car. And now we're back in British Columbia again. So we're moving to Calgary, Edmonton, 88 beyond Haley, CA. Very interesting paint job. And I remember to do the front wheels, you know. Number 88, Haley, CA.
6.13. 6.96. 6.87. 6.85. 6.70. 6.85. 6.80. 6.69. 6.82. 6.74.
Sorry, I've had to adjust my driving style. It requires a different way of driving. It's a strange combination of point and squirt, but then also maintaining a very steady speed through the corner. It's a little bit, well, it's unusual. And it's unusually quick, of course, but that goes without saying.
.86. 6.84. 6.68. 6.73. 6.64. 7.95.
What an interesting car. Leon, you do have a gift for doing interesting things. This car just has to be driven differently to my mind. But if you get it right, I think if you practice a bit more, I'm certain if I were to practice a bit more, I'd get a lot more out of it. Although, why the heck do you want more than 6.636? Yes, it is smooth. The top speed is bordering on too much. Obviously has excellent grip. Easy to drive is a bit open. It's not as easy to drive as some of the other quicker cars. You need to be on top of your game to get the best out of this car. But very interesting. Good job, Leon. Can always count on you for something different. Roberto from Kelowna, number 10, CGY Racer. Top qualifier, and let's see the last car of the day. And knowing Rob, I'll be completely stunned if it isn't a stunner. Last run of the day, number 10, CGY Racer.
.04. 6.95. 6.96. 6.87. 6.86. 6.87. 6.78. 6.77. 6.74. 6.76. 6.74. 6.72. 6.73. 6.76. 6.75. 6.75.
'Another beautiful car, Rob. Just not the absolute grip that some of the others had. But beautiful car. Ladies and gentlemen, and here we come to the end of the lollipop. A blast as always. What a batch of fantastic cars again. But then again, for this specific Proxy, one would hardly expect anything else. Lovely builds, everybody, beautifully done. A pleasure to drive. I will tabulate the results and get it out onto Home Racing World, and we look forward to running the race on Saturday. Probably start about the same time as what we did today, but just on Saturday. We'll only be running in 2 lanes for just safety reasons, and we've done it before with a GT3 and it's worked well for us, and even though most of us are now vaccinated, we won't drop our guard quite yet. Looking forward to interesting racing on Saturday, and be well.